Hey guys, welcome back to our
So, have you guys ever found yourself Googling your star sign, your star sign's personality traits, who you'd be like most compatible with and stuff? Because we have.
and we know you have as well. Don't
Exactly.
even
Guys,
think
we
we're
all know.
lying.
Sometimes you just get curious,
Yeah.
right? So, for context, I'm a Leo.
And I'm a Pisces.
So, we basically Googled our personality traits to read out to you guys. Why don't you go first?
Okay, so for me it says Pisces' best personality traits are number 1 being compassionate, artistic, deeply emotional, especially empathetic, at least a little bit psychic, and often inclined to throw themselves into caring for others at all costs. The Pisces in your life are some of the most magical people you'll ever come in contact with.
I feel like I agree with every single thing except deeply emotional. Because I feel like deeply emotional to me is like crying at everything or like, and I don't really see you doing that. Do you agree with that? Would you say that's, because I feel like deeply emotional, I don't really feel like you're deeply emotional, at least like on the outside.
Oh!
On the outside.
Oh! Meanwhile, there I am. Maheen and I share a wall. There I am on the other side of the wall, being very deeply emotional. I feel like maybe they may have gotten a little bit psychic wrong because I'm very psychic.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say because you have such a strong intuition. I thought you were gonna be like, I'm not psychic. I was gonna be like, girl, you basically are.
Psychic.
She has such a strong intuition, guys, very much so. So for me, it says that the typical traits in Leo include being confident, comfortable being the center of attention, drama adoring, ambitious, loyal, fiercely protective of their nearest and dearest, generous, luxury loving, sunny, and big hearted. I would disagree with some of these, I'm not gonna lie. I am not comfortable being the center of attention. But then when I say that to people, they're like, it's because you're a Cancer cusp.
Oh yeah, you're a cusp. Explain what a
I'm a
cusp is.
Basically, cusp is like when you're just like you've just passed the date of being the previous star sign, so or the next star sign.
Okay.
Girl, I don't know. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know that much about star signs, but basically, you're like on the cusp of being another star sign.
I see. So you're in the between of both of them.
So I was born like in the end of July,
Oh, I
so
see.
I think it's like August star sign
And July star
and
sign.
July star sign. So
Actually,
yeah. So the thing is, I'm not comfortable being the center of attention. I know you think that because I'm comfortable around you, but like
Stop
like
it.
when I'm around like people and someone like starts talking, like sometimes one of my course mates like start talking to me in the middle of class, like, and everyone's looking at me and I'm like I can't do this. And I feel like luxury loving, I feel like I'm actually the opposite. I don't own any designer items or anything, guys. I'm really not
Where's
luxury.
your alpha?
Because literally elf, I'm not even Dior elf. I am not
Alpha.
luxury loving. I cannot lie. But everything else, I feel like, yeah, I mean, it's true. I feel like I also just like love attention, not being the center of attention, but I love like people giving me attention.
I
Very much,
100%
very much.
agree.
Oh.
Oh.
I feel like something that you said earlier was like these are very generic, and I do agree with that. Like I feel like that's one of the things that, I mean, for me, like I cannot believe in this stuff because of my religion. But like I think putting that aside, even I would be like, well, this is just like very generic.
Yeah.
Like, saying like you are like a very sunny person.
What does that mean?
Anyone give me that?
Isn't everyone sunny?
So for my thing, it says that generally the most compatible signs for Leo friendships and romantic relationships are Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. So for context, my husband is an Aries. So when I'm not gonna lie, when I met my husband for the first time, I asked him his birthday. I was like, "What's your birthday?" And then he told me, and then I was like, "Okay, I'll be back." I just Googled it, and I was like, "Are Aries?" First of all, I Googled the day. I was like, "What star sign is this?" And then I was like, "Are Aries and Leo compatible?" And then it said they're the most compatible. I was like, "Oh, I can't believe in it because of my religion." And
yet you checked.
Guys, I'm sorry.
You just had to make sure that he was the one, you guys.
Yeah, actually, the thing is, like, you shouldn't believe in star signs because you shouldn't check your horoscope. Because, you know, horoscope technically predicts your future and stuff. So, basically, in Islam, we're not supposed to, because obviously, like, we can't predict the future. So, it's basically shirk. For my Muslims, you already know. But, yeah, I don't know. Sometimes I feel like this stuff is so accurate. But then sometimes I feel like it's just not accurate at all. Like, You know those horoscopes that come up on TikTok? Sometimes it tells me, you had such a good day today. You're going to have a bad day tomorrow. And I'm like, I did not have a good day today.
For me, it always gives me the most generic information
also
on
true.
TikTok. And I'm like, girl, anyone could be in this situation. Anyone and everyone actually is in the situation.
Very
Because I'd be
true.
like, oh my God, this is so true. It is happening in my life. I go through the comments. Everyone is going through it. And I'm like, okay, I'm not special anymore.
But do you think, like, when you meet someone who you think could be, like, your future partner, do you think that you would check your star signs if they're compatible?
No.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn.
But according to Google, it says that my compatibility signs are Virgo, Capricorn, and Taurus. I'm not sure about Virgo and Capricorn. I don't really know much about that. But Taurus, I've noticed that most of my closest friends always fall in the Taurus. Shout out Abigail. Oh, no, sometimes there are exceptions. See, they were not right about this. I told you they're not accurate. Where was Pisces mentioned in that? Yeah. See, sometimes guys, they are not accurate.
This is one they miss. You see, this is one they miss, guys.
Yeah.
But yeah, I feel like this whole kind of like star signs, horoscopes, omens, signs and stuff, like, I don't know, I would say I don't align myself with that stuff, one, because of my religion, but two, just generally because I don't believe in that. But like,
but I believe in you.
Stop, I believe in you.
I believe in us.
Oh my,
I believe in desigirlrants. Did you know if you cry past 7 minutes, that's just you inducing your own tears? Yeah. It's not psychologically back to anything. I just saw it on TikTok.
When I was thinking you were speaking from your MSC, you were like, I saw it on TikTok. Guys, this is the problem with our generation. This is the problem with our generation.
But you know what the truth of the matter is,
she's gonna be a future psychologist. She's like, oh, I didn't actually study that in my degree. I just saw that on TikTok.
Because when I like cry, once I'm past that 7 minutes, I don't really obviously time myself. But like when I'm crying and I'm like, wait, it's been longer than 7 minutes. It's just gone. Like I don't want to cry anymore. And like when I do cry, I notice I'm just inducing those emotions. Like I want to cry because I want to let it out.
You need a therapist.
Yeah. You too, guys.
You too, guys. Everyone needs therapy. Everyone. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. I've never really thought about it like that. Next time I cry, I'll let you know.
Time yourself, you guys, and let me know. I want to know if this is scientifically backed.
So I feel like this whole category of stuff, like, you know, kind of star signs, and then we have like omens and stuff. So do you believe in omens, like good omens, bad omens?
I don't believe in bad omens, but I do believe in good omens. I'm trying to be the like cup half full kind of person. I don't know if you've noticed.
Yeah, very much. And guys, I'm not gonna lie, I am such a glass half empty kind of person. Like, I don't like to admit it, but it's true. And I feel like she's like a more positive person, so we balance each other out. The glass is full when we're together.
Oh my goodness. But you know what's interesting is that I used to be a very pessimistic person, but then one day I was like, what am I doing? What am I doing? Who is this hurting if not for myself? So I was like, I actually made it my last year's resolution to be a glass half full kind of person, and here I am. So everything I see, I'm like, oh, that's a sign, that's a sign, that's a sign.
That's so cute. I don't believe in, I mean, in Islam, we do not believe in like omens and signs and stuff. Like, so I don't really believe in that stuff, to be honest. But I know a lot of people who believe in like bad omens and stuff. Like, really? I think bad omens are like what, like a mirror breaking,
the black cat passing by you.
And I feel like that's so mean to black cats, because what a black cat's done to you? Like,
she really likes black cats, guys. So don't even go there.
There are 2 black cats that roam around on our campus, guys. I love them. They are so cute, and every time I see them, it's not like my life gets worse or something.
Yeah,
like something or the other. Like, guys, come on now. Don't associate that. But sometimes I feel like because it's so like commercialized now, like the whole like, not commercialized, but I feel like it's all over TikTok and your social media and stuff. So fun fact, the day of my wedding, the mirror that I was doing my makeup in, it broke. It broke because it fell, but it broke nonetheless. And there was some part of me which was like, is this a bad? Is this a bad? Because before that, one of my contact lenses had gotten damaged. And everything was going wrong. Then the electricity went out, and I had no light.
I would give up at that point. I'd be like, "We're rescheduling this."
And I was doing my own makeup for my wedding, so like I was really struggling. And then I told my mom, I was like, "Mom," at that point I did not know that bad omens, like you're not supposed to believe in them in Islam. So then when I finally got to my mom, I was like, "Girl, you will not believe the kind of day I've had." And then she was like,
"She's like, tell me about it."
She was like, "We don't believe in those." I was like, "Oh." She was like, "Why these mean nothing?" And I was like, I mean, it turned out to be a good day anyway. So it was like, it truly did mean nothing. But
Yeah.
I feel like sometimes we veer towards the belief of these kind of things because I feel like humans naturally seek comfort in these kind of things,
That
you
is
know?
true. I agree with
It's
her.
like, it's comforting to think that, like, oh my god, a ladybug came into my room, so it means that it's good luck. And
I
it's like,
agree.
it's like looking for positives. I think
Yeah.
it's such a cute human trait, like seeking comfort in things.
That is true.
But then at the same time, it can flip, and if bad things happen to you, or like, you know, like if a bird poops on you, it's supposed to be like, what, good luck.
I think good luck, yeah.
A bird pooped on me before my A levels.
Did you do well?
I ain't got good grades, so
It was good luck. See, guys, onto something here. But I think
disgusting.
oh,
it is disgusting.
yeah, actually, if it pooped on me,
And you know, I had French braids in as well, so it wasn't even like I could just wipe it off. Like, it was in the braids, and we were standing in the middle of Camden Market. My mom like had a tissue. She was like, and I was like,
don't say that. I'm actually gonna puke. But I think okay, well, let me give you an example. With people who believe in good and bad omens, so like I told you, I only believe in good omens. But bad omens, for example, where people are like, oh, I saw black cat today, I'm gonna have a bad day, and I did have a bad day. I think with people like that, it's like you're looking for the bad things, similar to what she said, you know, like because you're looking for bad things are gonna happen to you. So personally for me, I look for the good things, and because that good things happen to me, like
that's so cute. And obviously, guys, this is just our belief. Like, we're not saying you should believe in this. This is just our take and our opinion on this kind of stuff. Because obviously, there's people who are spiritual and they do believe in this kind of stuff. We're not saying it's wrong. This is our opinion.
And like on my birthday, for example, there was a nice cute rainbow in the picture, and I was so happy. I was like, oh my god, this is the best omen ever. This is the universe telling me I'm gonna have a good day. And I did have a good day. I had a very lovely day. She wasn't here.
Not on purpose. But add that it was not on purpose.
It was not on purpose. Her train got cancelled because of the UK system. But everything happens for a reason. Oh, I also believe everything happens for a reason, by the way, guys. So even if bad things happen to me, I don't take it as a bad omen. I'm like, this had to happen for another good thing to happen. Yeah. And that's a very glass half full mindset.
No, I completely agree with that. I feel like for me, one thing that's really, really been able to get me through life is that everything happens for a reason. Yeah. My belief is more rooted in my religion, but it's the same belief nonetheless. Everything happens for a reason. Yeah. And like, I feel like when I was younger, I was going through a hard time in life. So I feel like I just never really put myself in that mindset like everything's happening for a reason. But if I look back on that time now, that all happened for such a huge reason.
Can you give us an example of like something that you believe happened for a reason?
Yeah, so basically, my whole life, like my whole adult life, I've lived in the UK. So I came here like when I just started high school and stuff, and my parents moved back to Pakistan in the middle of my university years. So I had never imagined myself moving back to Pakistan until like way later in life, right? And at that point I was on like a different path in my life, and I had just graduated from university. I was looking for jobs and stuff, and I was struggling to find things. And towards the end of my time in the UK, I actually ended up finding some roles. But there was just something in me that was like, I should just take a gap year. And this was something that I had never, ever thought I was going to do, right? And move back to Pakistan, which was like insane because genuinely it was not something that was even in my mind.
It's not even a traditional pathway to go back home in between.
Exactly. Yeah. And actually, like people in like your home country, like if you go abroad to study, then you come back, it's actually seen as a sign of failure. Like, she was not able to land a job, so that's why she's back with her parents and everything, right? So I never thought that I was going to be on that path. I ended up going back home. And I ended up changing career paths.
Oh, wow.
I ended up getting closer to my religion, getting closer to my family. I ended up finding my husband. All of these things happened because I went back to Pakistan, something that I never thought I was going to do. Like, so I believe that everything genuinely happens for a reason. If I did not struggle at that point in my life, if I wasn't in such a negative mindset where I was just like, I just want to leave the country, if I didn't struggle to find those jobs, and I was like, thinking, because I was struggling, I was thinking, is this a career path I want to go down? I moved back, and everything happens for a reason.
You found her husband, guys. Can you imagine if she did not go back?
Exactly.
I mean, I feel like also people find each other. Like invisible string
theory is something we definitely believe in, because for us, invisible string theory definitely exists.
Yeah, she's obsessed with me, you guys. I'm like done. I'm literally done. But yeah. But I have a similar story in the sense about this was I think in the first week of university. I was so new to this country, you guys, and my my mom and my brother, they just left back to Dubai, and I was like, oh my god, I am alone here. I have no friends. She hadn't come at that point, so I was like, what do I do? And then I was crying all day, every day, because I was homesick. And then I went to university, obviously, for the welcome week, for freshers events and everything. I went, but then I saw everyone with their friends, and I'm like, great, I'm the loser here. I'm the only one without a friend. And then that upset me so much. I came back home, I cried and cried and cried. And then I saw on our university's Instagram page that they were having a postgraduate, what was it called? A mixer event. Yeah, a mixer event. And initially I was like, should I go for that? But I was like, no, why should I go? I'm not gonna make any friends anyway. I was in that mindset. I was like, I'm not gonna go. But then my mind was like, just go. Like, what? You have nothing to do anyway. You have nothing to do. You have nothing to lose. If you don't make any friends, you don't make any friends. But if you make some friends, then what's gonna happen? And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna give this a go, because they also said they had free snacks and free drinks. I'm like, whoa, free soft drinks, guys.
Any brown person is attracted to
I was like, if I don't make a friend, at least I get a free drink and a free like snack. So I went there. I was immediately like, absolutely not. So I went to the snack section, got myself some snacks, put on my bag. I was ready to leave, but then my mind was like, just sit there, experience this. If it's bad, it's bad. If it's good, then you have a story to tell. So I sat down, and the next thing I know, guess who sits next to me?
Supriya.
Comment down below, Supriya. And yeah, now Supriya and I were like, But if I imagine I did not go for that, I would not have met Supriya, because like Supriya and I, there's no way for our paths to cross, really, because she is in a whole different campus. I'm in a whole different campus. She lives a bit away from me. I live a bit away. Like, so the universe was like, you have to go so you can find Supriya.
Exactly.
Invisible string theory. The people who are meant for you will always find you. The opportunities you're meant to have will always come to you guys. You do not have to chase anything or anyone. For example, if you're chasing that boy, stop. No. If he is meant for you, he will stay in your life. You never have to chase anything or beg for anything.
Everything will come to you.
Meant for you. Like, look at her. She found her husband without chasing nothing. She just found it when she was in the right part of her life,
in the right
when
mindset.
she was ready. The universe was like, you've been through enough. It's time to get you married.
I just asked God. I was like, God, please. I just want someone who's nice, who's kind, who will love my family the way I do. And then
you found your husband.
And then I found my husband literally a few weeks later. Thank God for that. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, God. Thank you.
So
even the coincidence of us, sorry to interrupt you, but even the coincidence of us moving into the same flat, like,
that is crazy. Because we're so like-minded. I can't even begin to tell you guys.
Exactly. And fun fact, I actually applied for a different accommodation.
Me too.
To this one.
This was not my first option.
This was not my first option either.
But we still found each other, guys.
And when I first got here, because I was not getting the accommodation that I wanted, I thought I was applying for a studio, and instead I was in an accommodation with shared kitchen. I came here, literally had a breakdown in this room, and my husband was like, chill, like, it's gonna be for a good reason. And I was like, no.
Yeah.
And then look at this.
I guess that was the good reason. But you know what, I agree, because even I had applied for I don't think this was even in my top 2. I think this may be my third option. So the fact that I got not only did we get this flat, but we got this floor, and we live right next to each other, guys. Invisible string theory is real.
It really is.
Where is our string? It's somewhere. It's invisible. It's invisible.
It's literally here, like,
I see it. Oh. See, guys, see what I mean?
So I feel like everyone, basically, I think the natural conclusion that we've reached is that everyone believes in some kind of sign or some kind of force or something,
some kind of theory,
and I feel like that either comes from your belief in religion or your belief in spirituality, or just your want to find comfort in something, knowing that there's some greater force or something that's bringing you to the people that you love, or bringing you to opportunities, or showing you that this is a bad thing or a warning or something. And in Islam, we believe there's khair in every delay. Like, there is a benefit in every single delay that you have in life.
I like that.
So it's like, you know, these kind of things, I feel like it's so cute that humans have these things. I think it's adorable. Whether it's religious, spiritual, just generally, I think it's so cute. Humans are so cute when
You're so cute.
You're so cute.
You're so cute.
You guys are literally so cute. Comment down below if you think you're cute. So we hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Like, comment, subscribe. You already know. Notify it. If you're not notifying yourself of when
what are you doing?
What are you doing? Literally, what are you doing?
Like, what is the purpose of life if not for subscribing to desigirlrants?
Literally, like, we are like supposed to be like your favorite YouTubers and everything. So
yeah.
like,
so what are you doing?
Subscribe. subscribe,
Oh, like, share, comment.
notify.
Ooh.
So I was gonna say something else, but oh yeah. So we post every Sunday at 6 p.m. UK time. Never ever miss it. Follow our Instagram and our TikTok for BTS content, not the K-pop group. Behind the scenes. Behind the scenes. Okay. Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.
You've just hit me with your hair.
I'm sorry. Yeah.